What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and Dope Living TV.
Yo, this is Tony Terry, and you're watching Dope Living TV.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver, and whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
What's up? We watching Dope Living TV. What you watching?
Yo, welcome to Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. We got it all. Come and see. Yeah. Let me see. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Yeah. Check us out. Come and see.
What's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. It's Dope Living TV Live. Let me start by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Before I do anything, man, I want to shout out to everybody who's trying to do something, especially you guys that are doing some music, okay? We got some great conversations today. But I want to give a shout out since I was talking about music. You know, mine, he don't play about his. He's out there in the field doing his thing, okay? Shout out to my guy, Mr. Jordan Gray. That's my dude. Y'all see the gym shoes now, okay? He got 1,000 of them, all right? He don't, man, look, I don't play about mine. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Anyway, man, let's get this show started. What's up, Gina?
Oh, yo, baby.
You already know, man. You already
know.
Baby.
What's that behind you?
Huh?
What's that behind you?
Dope Living TV.
What is it? A board?
This?
Uh-huh. No, the Dope Living thing. Is that a screen?
Yeah. No, it's a board.
Okay.
I'm working on some things.
You've been in the lab, I see. You've been in the lab.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of stuff right now. What up, Mo?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Amber.
I'm black.
Hey, Mo.
I'm black.
You black?
Yeah.
Stay that way, Mo.
I was going away, now I'm black.
Yeah. What up, Amber? How are you? Glad you made it. Hope everything is well. We in here, y'all. We're going to talk today about this music industry. The industry as a whole, man. We talking about the music industry, hip hop, R&B. Where is it at? What happened? What's the state of this? Okay, we got Mo's a producer to talk about it. I'm hoping Chris comes on. And if you guys want to comment, okay? Because we really want to get to the nuts and bolts of this. You know what I'm saying? And have these conversations because a lot of y'all going out there and don't know what you're doing. A lot of you going on your own thing. You got this. You understand, okay? Like, let me start off with this question. Mo, are the artists rich or less respected?
Breaking up real bad, bro.
You're breaking up real bad. We can't even understand what you're saying.
You said Mo, and then you said
not any better, bro. Why don't you log off and come back on?
Yeah. Log off and come back on because I just see you moving your finger and it stop, and then you go get all right.
You know that's your wheelhouse, Mo. You know, I don't know much about the rappers out here. I'm more into my Sade, Gualapale, you know, old school. So we talk about what's happening in today's music.
Believe it or not, sometimes it seems like I'm talking to the wall, but some of them are actually listening. If you think about, I mean, probably some of your adult kids, they listen to the music that you listen to. You know,
they do.
And
let me tell you how funny it is. My daughter, she's been married for about 10 years now, and when I went to her wedding in Vegas, she had more old school music I listened to, and then when Robert and I got married 3 years ago, I had more of the music she listens to. And she was like, dang, Ma, I was playing the old school music and you playing the music I listen to.
Well, didn't think you knew nothing about it, right? I don't know.
So it's funny.
They listening. It's just if they're hearing or not, you know. I mean, they're hearing, but not, are they listening? I guess is a question. Because, I mean, when we were younger, we did the same thing. We listened to our parents' music, but what the artists tried to do was emulate it. You know, they didn't copy it verbatim like these kids did. They tried to emulate Marvin Gaye, you know, or something like that in a song, you know, in a new way. You know,
right?
It's there. It's just covered up, I think.
But you know what? We had music that sent messages. Like if you go back to the music in the 80s and the 90s, there was always a message in it, whether it was about the war that was going on, whether it was about gangs out here fighting, whether it was about sex trafficking. There was always a positive message in there, or at least a message that they wanted people to listen to and bring awareness to what was going on. Yeah. I don't hear that in a lot of the music today.
Again, that goes back to history, because of our history. I mean, that's the way we communicated with each other with our music. It goes back, you know, even to slave times.
So let me ask
communicated a certain way in our music.
Let me ask you this. So y'all mentioned Marvin. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Much better.
Y'all mentioned Marvin Gaye. Okay. Would Marvin Gaye? Let's even go with Whitney Houston. Would their music survive in today's economy?
Oh, yeah, it's still surviving though. It's still surviving.
It's kind of hard to say, because, you know, this is a different time and it's a lot of different artist influences. It's not like our music stopped. It evolved, of course, but we don't know. We do know the reaction of Whitney and Marvin Gaye just by, you know, what our kids have heard from us and what they've listened. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I think without a doubt, they would make a daggone difference. They would make some, you know, noise. I think it just maybe not have been the same kind of noise they made, you know, in our time.
And that's what I'm saying. The industry has changed a lot. Go ahead, Jenna.
Well, the reason I said it would is because the new rappers, the new artists are taking the music from the Marvin Gayes and the Isley Brothers, and they're using it. They're changing the beat, but we still hear the music in there. We still hear that old school music, and it seems as though it goes over better than some of the music they make. For instance, Bruno Mars, most of his music is from old school. Some of it he didn't even change. He didn't even change the beat or anything.
Killing it though.
And it's still #1 songs.
He's killing it. That's a perfect example who's killing it. One of the stewards of the music. Bruno Mars is definitely a steward of music. He goes along that line, not as good as Prince, but he definitely listened to Prince and saw the examples. I mean, if you think about Bruno Mars, he's go back to when he was 6 years old. He's been performing since he was 6. So I mean, he's a steward of the music. So it didn't surprise me when he shot up the way he shot up once he got control of his music.
He's a great artist.
He's a real great artist.
I love him.
I mean,
but the thing is, he really targets all types of people, all races. It's not just one race that he targets.
His music unites races.
Yeah. Now you brought up Bruno Mars. Okay, he can sing, he can play instruments, he can do all of that. Okay,
he's what we call a triple threat.
Yeah.
Has the industry, and this question bothered me because I don't know how to answer this. Has the music industry made being famous more important than being skilled?
Yes. Yes. A lot of them are not talented.
Right.
But they can sell something.
Talented on what level though? They may not be able to sing, but they can produce. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
they can sell.
So that makes them richer.
Because too, a lot of them allow the executives to build them into whatever they think sells.
Yeah, they do put them in a box. I agree with that. I agree with that statement. But for the most part, you got to be a straight up hustler to do this business.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You got to be a stat, and I agree with that part. I mean, you got to be able to push yourself as well, because some producers and some labels won't touch you unless you got some kind of marketing push. Unless you done something. Them days of picking you up for $1 million on the street, gone. I mean, that's like rare. I'm very rare. You signing you up, because you sounded good on one track. They want to know where your head is at. They want to know where your market is at. They want to know what you got. You basically bring the whole package to the industry, and the industry basically puts you out there. So,
I'm sorry, Mo. I seen an article about Sexy Red, and they spoke about how she blew up, but then her blow up is over because it was not talent.
Again, just like Mike Jones, who he is, where he at. I use that example because when we were doing tours and we sat down and we met with the person who was basically handling him.
Okay.
And I remember her not spending not one chip. She was getting a lot of money to do it, but it's a lot of people just handling folks. Unless you're able to stand up and take charge of your own life, you know what I mean, and get out there and know your marketing, know who you are, know what you're worth. You'll do just like Mike Jones and some of these other artists, You
got to be able to push yourself.
That's right. So they want that package now. These days, they want that package all before they even, before you even sit down at the table. They want to see your numbers. They want to see your music. They want to know who's producing your music. Sometimes they do the backwards trick and go get your producers. You know what I'm saying? And your people behind you. Leave you standing straight out there.
Pay them.
So I want to ask Gina this question though. Gina, is real. I'm saying real because we got it's saturated and watered down. Now, is real R&B dead, or are we just not supporting it?
I don't think it's dead. I think, and it's the reason I say that is because I have a 16-year-old granddaughter that listens to it. I still think any genre of music hits a certain audience, whether it's rap, whether it's R&B, whether it's jazz. There's just going to be a certain group that likes it. And so there's a certain group that likes R&B. There's a certain group that likes jazz. I don't think any music is going to hit everybody. And so, no, I don't think it's dead, because when I hear my 16-year-old granddaughter listening to it, then it can't be dead.
Yeah, true that. Shout out to you, Bella. What's going on? I know Bella. That's what my son would tell anybody that his favorite artist is Teddy Pendergrass. All right. I'm just saying he'll say that. And he'll go back and he can sing some of those songs.
And how old is he?
Yeah, 30. He's 31.
I agree with him. No, my favorite singer is Anita Baker.
My
favorite.
And you know what's so funny?
14.
I purchased tickets to go see Babyface and who is it? I think
that's a good show.
Anita Baker, I think. And guess what? My granddaughter said, "I want to go." I was like, "You do?"
That's a good show. Now we as men, we didn't like Babyface back in the day because he telling everybody, he gonna pay their rent, he gonna cook the dinner for them.
And y'all was like, "No, I ain't
going to work."
I'm like, shut it off, bro.
It is. It's Babyface and Anita Baker.
I love Anita Baker. I mean, she is. I love her.
Look at the love. Just like the love, y'all. Look at the love. Amber Pin, you're so pretty. I love your profile photo.
Hey, Amber.
She's very pretty, Bella, and so are you.
That's dope living love, baby.
Dope living love. I like that, Mo.
My best friend's beautiful. She ain't pretty. She's beautiful. Beautiful. But, a reason I asked that is because a lot of the R&B male singers we had, you had Eddie LeVert, you had Marvin Gaye, you had people like that, okay? They kind of fell off. And when I say fell off, I guess their time had come and gone. But my question is, right now, are male R&B artists disappearing because vulnerability is no longer cool? Because, they used to beg.
It's just like any genre. There's a sign where the brakes get pulled up on a genre because it's past. I mean, You still have people that love the blues. You still have people that love, the early rock. I mean, it's a genre that was out there and it was kicking and it had its time. I don't think R&B is dead myself, but you ask anybody that's talking about blues, they'll tell you the same thing. Blues ain't dead. You
got artists like Pokey Bear and
so, I mean, and you got new blues artists coming on, and still coming on. So I mean, just like you always have new hip hop, you always have new R&B artists. It's not dead. It's just not as hot as it used to be.
Okay,
and that's all evolution.
Are the male artists disappearing because they can't? They nobody wants to hear them sing about "I'll buy your clothes, I'll buy your rent, or I'll pay your rent," or "I love you so much, baby."
They probably disappearing because they dress like girls.
The songs are out there. They're just not being spent like that. Like I said, they're not being spent like they used to be because it's not that time.
So is R&B more toxic now?
Huh?
Is R&B more toxic? Toxic? Has it lost the
It's lost some of its shine. Yeah, it's
not the luster that it had.
Right. I mean, I truly believe that with the right person, just like any genre, I mean, if they can breathe life back in the country the way they have for the last 15 years, trust me, they can breathe life back in R&B. It takes one artist.
What about the boy bands?
To put the right song out there.
What about the boy groups and the girl groups?
That can happen too. I mean, those quartets and quintets. You
don't see too many groups now. Everybody on their own. Everybody out there making their own money and just them. It's not. You don't see that.
Ain't no NSYNCs and New Kids on the Block and ain't even no Boys to Men, Silks.
You got
coming out like that.
You said Boys to Men. One more, they can sing their ass off. One more, that's Wanye's sons. All right, 4 of them, they can sing their ass off, all of them, and they're doing R&B music. Okay, but go ahead.
No, I did hear they had a group. So yeah, his son. So I haven't heard their music.
They're good. Look up One More, WNMOR. They're good.
Oh, you know what? I did hear them. Yes, they are good.
Great.
Yes.
I got one for you.
Mm-hmm.
What about the multis like the Earth, Wind, and Fire and Ohio players that can ballad, sing the party songs, and they had a whole mixture of all different kind of genres coming in one roof. You ain't got nothing like that.
That's like the group that sung with Bruno Mars on that one song, right? I can't think of their name. They ain't coming to me right now. But the song he had with the other people, the band,
right?
They were jamming, and that had that pure old school feel.
Mo, can we get the bands back? Functions and Ohio Players and Earth, Wind, and Fire.
It's Commodore. It's using the technology correctly. I mean, I think. Now I know. I'm sorry. I'm not going to say. I'm thinking because if that was the case, there wouldn't be no Earth, Wind, and Fires, and there wouldn't be no Ohio Players because the technology did boost them as well. There were synthesizers and guitars and all those were electric. They had all of that, and they used it. They used it. The thing now is that you don't need to know how to play anything to make a song.
Okay, now
a lot of people are damning. A lot of people are damning AI, but we got to remember this: creativity comes from the mind. If you put the right set of parameters in that AI, you can get what you want, and you don't have to be the one to use it, but you can have somebody else use it. Because I had one writer.
But you know what? Oh, go ahead. I thought you were done.
I had one writer tell me that somebody said, "Well, that ain't real. That ain't real." It is real. It's yours. You put it there. You know what I'm saying? You put it there, and guess what? You know how you want it to sound. Think about this. The technology is allowing you to do something that you like, that you can put out there, is allowing those superstars to do the same thing. And it was auto-tunes, kind of like a weak version. But then you think about Dolly Parton's song and Whitney Houston redoing it. And you're thinking about the two two very, very different genres. Both the songs were super successful, but one saw it one way and one saw it different. You know, so I mean, again, music and the tools. AI is just a tool. It's not an end all to be all. You know, it's a tool.
Gina?
No, I was gonna say, you know, AI is similar. It goes through the phase just like it did when computers first came out. People were, you know, they were totally against the computers. You know, that's a fad. It's not gonna be here for long. What happens if, you know, the internet goes down or technology fails? We had all those arguments back when the computer first came out. Look at us now. It hasn't gone anywhere. AI is going to be the same thing. Now, do they need to put some restrictions out there and make sure that, you know, people aren't running rampant with it? Yes, because it's going to be some negative stuff coming out with AI and what can be used with it. And so, there needs to be some restrictions and laws put out to control it, because it can be a dangerous thing if used incorrectly.
Oh yeah.
And let me get this comment before you say that, man. My guy Reese says, I think it comes down to control. These artists do solo projects and they're absolutely nothing like what released under their label. I'm sure artists have their inputs, but if they had free reign, I bet most artists would be far different from what we know them as. That's facts right there, for real.
That's so true.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Appreciate that, Reese. That's a great comment, man, for real. All right, because everybody's controlled, and if you're not controlled, you're able to put out you know. I think that's why a lot of people left and tried to come back. That's why Prince did what he did, and he was successful doing it. You know, go ahead, Mo. You were saying.
I'm agreeing with the comment, because again, like I said earlier, a tool is a tool. I mean, we've got plenty of tools that we use in the music business to produce. Without those tools, it makes it harder. I mean, it's going from, and tools have been around in the business forever. I mean, everything from just a single track being recorded in mono to going to stereo to going, you know, 8 tracks, 10 tracks, 20 tracks, 200 tracks. I mean, the technology is always going to be there. It's going to make it better. Like, and then some of it's good and some of it's bad. In this case, AI can be a bad thing because of theft. And it's usually the bad actors that cause stuff like this to go bad. You know?
Okay, I want to ask each of you guys a question. I just want the one-word answer, and we'll move on from this R&B conversation. Who carries R&B better today, men or women? Steve?
Today, men.
Mo? No, I'm going to answer too, Mo.
Y'all go around, come get me last.
Like,
in my head, I got 2 or 3 people, and all of them are men. So
don't forget Coco Jones. Coco Jones is a phenomenal singer. Okay, don't forget SZA. All right, we talking singers.
So is that question for the R&B today? Like, how far back are we talking?
That's
who carries R&B better today.
Right now,
man.
See, she said, "Man,
you know, because stop it. You got me. You know what? I always feel like music is good depending on the way you feel. Like I was riding in the last 2 days. I've been riding in my car playing Sade all day long. It all depends on how you feel. So I may want to hear a male R&B singer today, but tomorrow I might want to hear a female R&B singer. You got
back in here.
Summer Walker. You got. I mean, I think they're good on both sides. I really wouldn't say one or the other.
Okay, so I'm listening to, you know, and my son is D Stark said, Gina, man or woman? Damn.
He said one word. He was like one word.
And thanks, Reese,
you got Chris Brown. I mean, come on now. We can't even answer that question. I can't answer that question.
I think
Okay,
a lot
so
of
what
the
do y'all-
young ladies are still coming up, so I think the men are holding it down right now.
But what men, you know, and you know, I listen to music all the time. My son, go ahead, Mo.
I answered the question, Mel, but I have to qualify that with this statement. You remember, whenever a female sung, she sang about a male, and vice versa. A male would sing about a female. It's not a lot of that right now, and mostly men doing it now versus female.
Like I said, Coco Jones, SZA, you got quite a few of them. Okay, the women that are out there singing. I'm just saying. I think right now carrying it, and my son and I did debate this. Okay, women are carrying it as far as I'm concerned. Women are carrying it. You know, because a lot of these guys are watered down. Their vocals. I always look at this. If I can, I love your music. I love your song. But if I go to the concert and you sound like Bobby Brown, I'm having a problem. You know, sound like you know, be pure. But sound like you sound on your records. That's what I want to hear. Okay, rap, whatever, pop, whomever. Okay. Speaking of pop, K-pop. What do y'all think about? Oh, Steve put his head down.
Oh, let me make one more statement on what Mo said before we move on, because he what he said was men sing mostly about. But hey, listen.
I know what you're going to say. Go ahead.
You know, Jasmine Sullivan was singing about a man.
Carl Anthony Taylor.
Hard.
You know, she was singing about a man.
When
she broke them car windows out, she was definitely singing about a man.
What did that dude do to her? Oh my God. Bro was like, dang.
She must have caught him with a hump in his back.
But let's talk about this K-pop though. We're gonna go brief on the K-pop, okay? My son turned me on this K-pop, okay? It's a bunch of Chinese or Korean guys, a bunch of Korean girls, and they filter these groups, and these groups and they making a gang of money. Mo, why are they making this money?
You got to remember the buttons that they pushing. They pushing my grandson's age right now, and these kids ain't scared to get sweaty. They ain't scared to dance. You know, they are not. This kid generation coming up, and guess what? This is as close as we getting to the funky dancing stuff that we used to do back in the day, and they making a bunch of money because they putting butts in the seats. You know, we can sit around here and talk about.
They sold out where I live at in Noblesville.
Huh?
Yeah, but the K-pop, the songs came after the K-pop on TV that they were watching anyway on YouTube, and then the music came out. So they were already trained in the K-pop.
Yeah,
that's
so
what
when
I'm
the
saying.
music came out, yeah.
Whoever started that trend is so smart. Whoever did that.
Well, they looked at their market. They did their marketing, and they know exactly where to push that button.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like back in the day, Backstreet Boys went right along with that battle of the bands back in the day. You know, you had Boys to Men, you had the Faces, you had so many different bands back in the day, boy bands back in the day that hit that pop note, but came back to the R&B or rock spot too.
Yeah.
Think about this for a minute. When you watch like an NSYNC, they reminded you of Backstreet Boys. Backstreet Boys remind you like a little bit of Boys to Men, you know, with the harmonizing and stuff and the dancing routines. So they reminded each other. The marketing people were dead on. So if one got hot, they made sure theirs got hotter. That's the thing about marketing. In this business, if you ain't on top of your marketing, on top of your people, on top of your business, you just wasting your money. You know.
Okay. Hey, we had music back in the day that stood the test of time.
Sure.
Still standing the test of time. Is today's music going to age well?
It is going to, because it's in this generation. It is. It's going to, because it's in this generation. This generation does listen to a lot of our music, but again, every generation has their music. And you know, when they get, you know, to be our age or a little older, they're going to remember this time and what they were doing with this music at this time. So
I don't know, Mo.
Mo, a
lot of that music is already dying out. It's already dying out.
It is.
I don't think it's gonna last.
But think about the one-hit wonders that we had. We had a bunch of one-hit wonders too. You know? We had a bunch of.
I mean, what's out there that's gonna last? That's gonna be here 10 or 20 years? I mean, like I said, I'm still listening to Sade. I know a lot of people that does. Do they have a Sade? Do they have a Prince?
Exactly.
Do they have a Michael Jackson?
They do have a Prince. They do have a Prince. Michael Jackson combo. I think Bruno Mars is filling that bill, and he's gonna fill it up.
Yeah, I think Bruno Mars will be here. Right, I believe Bruno Mars will. But again, Bruno Mars has touched back and pulled the old school music up. So it's not really, it's music. New music. It's not new music.
It's his new rhythm.
Antoine. What did he say?
Antoine.
He said because the artists are here. The artists here are going to Korea and cultivating them. Teddy Riley works a lot. He also said Bruno Mars is Morris Day.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of that in him too.
Let's take a quick pause, guys. Let's take a real quick pause. Real quick pause.
Evening, Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
Bobby. Bobby is the star of the show. Bobby, you the star of the show, baby.
Love Bobby. So getting off of the Cape, we're talking about the longevity, okay? But does the longevity matter more than chart success?
Back in the day, makes your money grow longer.
Back in the day, chart
that's exactly.
We got the same spot that's coming on now. This that equals this same spot in music history, which was disco. That's equal to this K-pop right now. Disco was a thing that we listened to, and there was a few tracks there that we loved. We showed up at these places, to dance and have a good time. But we got that same era, right? They're in that same era right now, to where they got that super hot. And there's one group after another. It might be one hit wonders. Hell, it might be one group wonders. 2 or 3 groups doing the same thing over and over again. But they getting their money and putting butts in the seats, and that's the thing. You put them booties in the seats.
What up, Chris?
What's going down, bro?
Hey,
how y'all feeling?
Reason I asked
hey,
about
little brother.
Longevity, okay? Because right now you got all of these old school acts on tours. They coming back and they're selling out, okay? So
you say they coming back, bro. Really, they never left.
Well, I'm saying if they did leave, they left for a second, but they came back and now they're doing combined tours, whereas before they used to do tours by themselves, okay? Only people that can still do tours by themselves really is New Edition. I'm sorry, okay? But you got and Ice Cube can too. So I ain't gonna disrespect Chris since he's sitting there. Ice Cube can come in and he'll pull a whole arena, okay?
Hey, we got the click coming. We got the click coming here to Indianapolis. Hey, and they coming by themselves. I think they could sell it out.
Who?
The click.
Nah,
E40, be the click.
You said who?
What do you say, Chris?
No. Now, when it comes to the click, you know what I'm saying? If they doing like a 2,500 seater, maybe by themselves, because in Indiana we're that melting pot, so we'll come out and see them. But if they go like to the East Coast or maybe somewhere down south, they ain't showing up like that.
No, I feel you.
But Steve, we know Steve gonna be there though.
Right.
I don't go to
Steve, you got your tickets already.
Hey, I love 40 water.
Let me ask this question, you guys. Do you consider Beyonce old school or new school?
That's a good question, She's
most definitely not old school.
No, she's not.
Yeah, but she's not new school either.
No, she's that. She's that. She's that. No. She's that. I say post millennium, because they had their run with the Missy Elliott's and all of them in that category. Yeah, she's in that category.
Yeah.
Because the old school for us, and like you said, G, the ones that's going on tour is the 80s and 90s artists. Now, she was a 90s artist, but she was Destiny Child 90s artist. She wasn't Beyonce 90s artist.
Beyonce, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Anthony said they love Boosie and Indianapolis. And
Yeah,
he also said Beyonce is a middle child of music.
Right, I agree.
No,
Not
that's
old
100%
school, not
fact.
new school, just school.
Yeah. Good question, Gina, because
Okay.
I couldn't answer it. I definitely couldn't answer it because she ain't old school. But,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, I think her music will last. I think she will be one that her music will carry on.
I mean, yeah.
Because she got a lot of it out there, and she's in a lot of different genres.
But the difference is I don't really think I can see Beyonce doing her songs at 60.
To the left.
But you know what?
I can't see it.
You know what, Chris, though? I mean, you know what? I really think that her music is going to change as she gets older. I think her music is going to be a different, she's going to put out different music. I think it's going to be,
I think Blue Ivy going to take a place.
More to mature audiences as she matures.
Yeah.
So it just might.
Blue Ivy going to take a place.
I can't see it. I can't see it just because of the type of music that she has. Like Mary J. Blige will be able to perform till she 80 because of the type of music that she did back then.
I'm coming out to Vegas because I gotta see it. Residency. I'm coming.
Oh yeah,
I'm coming, Mary. I gotta go see my sister. I love me.
Yeah, like artists like that. Even Mariah Carey. Like even I went to the New Edition Boyz II Men Tony Braxton joint, and the way they did it, Tony is one of those ones. Now, can I see Tony doing it by herself? But I can't see her doing it by herself though.
No.
I can see her like partnering up with someone and doing a tour, but her by herself, I can't see it. Not the arena. So, you know, New Edition is doing big arenas like UIC, the United Center type situations out here. They did T-Mobile. They did 20,000 here in Vegas.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
But just think about how many different artists are within New Edition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, that's always gonna happen. Yeah, no, that's always gonna happen. Like New Edition could have did the tour by themselves, if like G said earlier, if they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But they just got through doing a residency out here in Vegas last year. You know, Halloween weekend was their last residency date out here. So with them actually going on tour with Boyz II Men, who just announced their residency, and Tony Braxton on for the ladies, is like perfect. And the way they do the concert, it's not like Tony come out and do her set, Boyz II Men come out and do their set, and New Edition come out and do their set. It'll be New Edition come out and do 2 songs, Boyz II Men to come do 2 songs, Tony Braxton to do 3, and then they're going to the solo artists of New Edition, and then mix in that solo, mix Tony Braxton in there because they're slowing it down for her music set like that. So it's pretty much like a 4-hour New Edition Boyz II Men Tony Braxton mixtape. That's basically what it is.
And Johnny Gill, right? Because Johnny Gill, it was
with them. Yeah, Johnny was there too.
Johnny Gill is part of New Edition.
Yeah, that's New Edition.
Right, so that's like, Johnny coming.
That sounds like an awesome concert.
Hey, if it comes to Chicago, Gina, go see it. It's a wonderful show. And the great part, the great part about it is, so when Ralph went up and sang "Do What I Gotta Do," Boyz II Men sang backup for on that one. Tony Braxton did I forgot what song, but she said it was her sister that passed away favorite song. Boyz II Men did backup for that. You know what I'm saying? And then they brought out the bass Mike doing End of the Road. Boyz II Men did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like the concert was wonderful, man. It was a beautiful concert.
So, how do you feel about Jennifer Hudson? You know,
I love Jennifer Hudson. I mean, I love Jennifer Hudson, but I don't think she's an arena artist.
She hasn't really done anything lately. She's kind of
not lately.
Yeah.
She's more TV than singing.
It's because Fantasia got a tour coming up. She's an arena artist. You know, she's an artist.
Kill me, but I've never been a fan of Fantasia. She sounds like Tweety Bird to me, and I think I'm the only person who's not a fan of hers. I know I'm in a category by myself.
So Big Sis, when you think of Fantasia, this is what you got to think about. You got to think of Patti LaBelle with the wild hair in the early 80s. That's what a Fantasia concert is like.
Man, it's so funny because my beautician, we had the discussion and she was saying the same thing. She was like, she got that Patti LaBelle feel.
She does.
And she was like, she said she don't like Jennifer Hudson. And I was like, I don't really care much for the Fantasia. It's just her voice. It's her voice. I don't really care for that voice.
But see, this is the thing that people don't know. And I've been saying this. I've been trying to get them to do this for a minute. So Fantasia and Jodeci are cousins. Fantasia and Anthony Hamilton are cousins.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
So put all them on a tour together and call it a family reunion. Man, that tour sell out.
You selling out arenas.
Selling out arenas.
You selling out arenas.
Hey, let me read this comment here. My last comment question from Antoine Floyd. He was on yesterday. Had a great show yesterday. All right.
Awesome show.
Of this era, remembered in 20 years. What about SZA? Like I mentioned her earlier, or The Weeknd being remembered, and Chris Brown. Yeah, Chris Brown will definitely be remembered. The Weeknd, I don't know about The Weeknd.
He will be, but it won't be an R&B. It'll be more pop.
Acquired taste.
No, he's just a pop artist. That's what he is.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It won't be an R&B. And as far as SZA goes, SZA she's more, and I don't even want to put her in this category, Jana, so don't beat me up, but she's more of a modern day Mary J. Blige, the way she collaborates with hip hop artists.
Yeah, okay.
I feel that.
I just can't see her, even though she's who she is, her voice is not bad. I just can't see her, like when Mary dropped, Mary was classic. It took some time for SZA to become classic like that.
Okay.
Mary was a hit.
Yeah, from the jump. But the crazy part about it, Steve, they didn't know what to do with Mary J when she came out.
Didn't. Well, the first management group that he was more threatening than he was with anything. With that whole group, with Timberland, Missy Elliott, all of them.
Yeah. They all up under. They all up under the umbrella. Devontae Swain from Jodeci.
Before.
Before they got on, they was producers for Devontae.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then but they had everybody. They had Genuine. They had Missy. They had Timbo. They had old boy that wrote Lollipop for Wayne from the group. Dang, what's the name of that group?
No, Antoine. Now that's an insult.
What is that?
Is an insult.
What is that?
Keisha Cole is a modern day Mary J.
Never in life. Keisha Cole can't even sing. Keisha Cole can't even sing.
Well, you know, when Mary J
first came out, they said she couldn't sing. Never had a hit. She has never had a hit.
Antoine's defense, he said he thought. He didn't say definitely was.
Oh, okay. Hey, Twan, my bad, bro. My bad. I mean, but don't get me wrong. So before Keisha had her residency, because you know she did a 2-day residency at the Wynn out here in January, and sold it out. I was surprised. I was surprised she sold it out because I did the show with her. I did the show with her and Ashanti together, and Ashanti was the headliner, and Ashanti blew out the water.
I never liked Ashanti.
But you know why? You want me to tell you why you never liked Ashanti?
Because she was nasal. Because she was one tone.
But she was a remix artist.
Yeah,
she didn't do it the way Luther did it. Like people don't know, like 7 of Luther's top 10 hits are remakes.
That's right.
All of Luther's hits are remakes.
Not all of them, but hey, look, 70% of them, big bro.
And he made them his.
He made them his, all of them. But
he didn't make them his, but it's a lot of stuff that he did. But it's a lot of stuff that he did right for other people. He did a lot of hits for other people.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
But yeah, no. Same one though. I think they all do that because Snoop had that one year where he had that. He dropped that album that was all remixed, and I loved it. And my son was like, the only reason you like that is because he got all that old school music in there. And I didn't really realize that's why I liked it so much.
That was the whole point.
Yeah, most definitely.
That was the whole point.
That was the reasoning for him doing that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm pulling him out of his ass.
But you know what? I can honestly say, let me ask Chris this, and let me ask all of you this. Do you think that anybody that goes, if any artist books in the wind, that they would go out, no matter who the name is?
No, because I'm gonna tell you what happened with Beyonce. Her first time trying to do a residency at the Win, they had to give her tickets away.
Ooh.
Yeah. But the reason they had to give them away because the tickets were so high priced, because the Win Theater is not as big. So they was charging like $1,500, $1,800 a ticket. People like, I ain't going to see that.
To see who?
That sounds like
Beyonce. Because when I was there, when I was at the Win, there was I can't even remember who was there, but it was a no-name person, and it sold out. Well,
you got to look at it like this too, Jada. It might be a no-name. It might be a no-name to us.
But the reason was because we vacationing, we in Vegas, we in the Win. Whoever was there, we wanted to go out. We wanted to go see somebody. You know, we wanted to go to a concert. And since we were booked in the Win, we were staying in the Win. That's where we went.
Yeah, but we got to look at it this way. It might be a no name to us, but it's a somebody to somebody.
Yep.
That's true.
Hey, so let me switch this up a little bit, y'all.
My granddaughter loves her. She's another one. She loves her. Janae
Echo.
That's one of her favorite artists.
But she can play.
No, she's actually talented. Her is talented, but she crazy in the head.
She might be in a female T-Pain. She can get it.
D-Star, I will be there Friday. Help us sell out Friday, okay? We'll do what we can. We'll talk about it tomorrow, but I'll be there Friday. I'm gonna hang out Friday with you, okay? Have my name at the door because I ain't paying for no ticket. Hey, anyway. Hey man, y'all.
That's not helping him.
Let's keep it 100.
That's not helping him.
Let's keep it 100. There's a certain, when you get to a certain level in your career, that's all I'm gonna say. So check this out. Since Mo and Chris is here, is chasing a record deal still the dream, or is it just
no? It's not.
And like I said earlier, there's too many tools out there for you to do what you need to do. And that's what
Well, oh no, my fault, Mo. Go ahead, bro.
Getting a deal is not what it used to be. Like I said earlier, getting a deal. I mean, back in the day, you know, you got on with the record people, and you was on the phone with them. You know, you talking out your deal, and your deal was that plus whatever. You know, or you know, it was signed right there, and you did your thing, and they held your masters for 10 years now, and you got paid off your masters.
Yeah.
Now
you gotta.
But now,
you know,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
No, go ahead, Mo. Finish your statement, bro. My bad.
But now, you know, you got tools out there. I mean, we go right back around to the full circle, back to AI, like I was telling y'all earlier. AI is just another one of those tools, and they keep adding on. They always have added on. Something new comes down the pipe, they use it. And if you're an artist, don't never be scared of technology, because that could be the next big thing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say the answer is no for up and coming artists, but the answer is yes and no for established artists. Oh, yeah. I tell artists that has a following, like old school artists, I tell them all the time, you don't need streaming to make money. If you got a cult following, only thing you got to do is create a website and put your music up on there and let them download directly from you, and you keep 100% of the money. You know what I'm saying? But if you a big artist, like what people don't understand, your Jay-Z's with Rockefeller, your Madonnas, your Shares, all of them, they all have 360 deals with Live Nation. But they have the audience that can pay. When you see Jay-Z do a deal for $500 million, but he does a deal for $500 million, and you see Jay-Z in concert more than you ever seen him in concert in life, because that's part of his contract. but he's $5 million richer. You know what I'm saying? And they're able to make that money back, but they're basically 360 in him on merch, on music, on advertising, all of that. You know what I'm saying? They're making a piece of everything that he's putting out there. So, like Mo said, it's easier now for independent artists or up and coming artists because the platforms that they have for them to do everything themselves. They just got to master marketing. That's all you got to do now is master marketing. Once you master marketing, the weakest, most horrible artists can blow, as we see has been happening a lot.
We've been saying that forever.
I'm gonna drop my album, y'all.
Them artists out there, oh my God. I mean, horrible. But guess what? They daddy went or their mama went and bought the tools because they said they wanted to be a star. And they learned how to mess with those tools. But, you know, ultimately, they still end up in the business because they end up producing a real star. Sooner or later, somebody's going to walk up on somebody, going to step in the booth with them, and that's going to be their one. They're not out the music business, but they're in the music business by default because they went and studied the technology.
So if you don't, in 2026, we're present day right now. If you don't own your masters, is that on you or is that on the label?
Now it is.
That's on you. That's on you.
Yeah.
Because there's too much stuff at our fingertips for us not to know the business. But this is the flip side to that too. When you hear about these artists selling their masters, they're not really selling their masters. They're leasing their masters because it automatically reverts back to them in the 35-year, 10-year, 15-year, 20-year. It's always on that 5, you know what I'm saying, that it reverts back to them. So when you see like, when you see like Nelly selling his for, you know, 200 million or 50 million, I think that's what his was, 50 million. He was like, in the 20 years that my stuff is gone, if I can't do nothing with the 50 million they gave to me, that's my fault.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what it is. People be like, oh man, I'll never sell my catalog. It's only sold for 35 years, and that's the actual time, max time for when back in the day when record companies took your publishing. Like I tell all these artists right now, if you dropped in 91, you should have your publishing back to you. And you can do a Taylor Swift and re-record your stuff if they do have it.
Yeah.
You can re-record it to new tracks and put it out again. Because you own the lyric.
The crazy thing about that is that any artist can walk up to the door and they can get into those BMI houses, those ASCAP houses. All they have to do is go. Just hit them. And you don't even have to leave the house. You used to have to go talk to somebody. Guess what you do now? You sit right here at this computer and do your thing.
Everything.
Everything.
Look, you ain't even got to leave the crib. You ain't got to leave the crib. You ain't got to shoot no video. You can do everything from the comfort of your house now. And it's never been that easy.
Never.
You used to have to do pre-production at the house, take the production to a bigger studio, let somebody master it, then had to take it out and try to get it out. Back then it was CD Baby and all of them. Hopefully you can get a distribution deal with Koch because that was the lowest man on the totem pole back then. Now it's Empire. You know what I'm saying? It was like steps you had to take. Now you can do everything from the house. You ain't even got to leave the house.
Distribution, everything. And
this conversation, man, it needs to go a couple of more hours too, okay? Because there's a lot of stuff that we didn't touch, as we haven't touched in the years before when we did this, okay? But we'll get to it, all right? Jenny, tell us a little bit about this right here.
Hey, if you are an author and you have an award-winning book, register your book with the Distinguished Authors Guild. Listen, I know there's a lot of new authors out there. They don't know how to promote their book. That will promote your book. We will promote your platform all the way up until the event. November 15th, save the date. Everybody save the date. November 15th, we will be at Theater 47 in Park Forest, Illinois. So I'm telling you, authors, this is one way to get your book out there and get it recognized.
Let's make it happen. Everybody still, we still celebrating the brother. So, because he out there doing this thing, y'all. Come on. He out there doing this thing.
Steve look like he at work. You at work,
ready. I'm ready.
Working.
I done told y'all Dope Living is a
that look like a working man.
It's a culture. and we produce champions out there, man. So shout out to Steve, man, for real, for real. Chris, we got to get out of here. You want to say something?
Oh man, I ain't got nothing to say, man. I'm just saying what's up to my people, man. That's about it.
yeah, Steve. I said Steve.
Great show tonight. For people in Gary, Highland, Munster, I will be performing at Parkfield Rehabilitation Center in Munster, Indiana, February 28th. A comedy show for the residents and their family who wants to arrive. The comedy show will be at 2:30 p.m. Saturday, February 28th, Hartfield Rehabilitation Center in Munster, Indiana. We will laugh for laughter, laugh, and joy. So come on and enjoy.
That's what's up, Mo.
Man, like I was saying earlier, artists, pay attention to what's going on around you, because there's a lot of things that you can do yourself. Don't pay nobody $2,500 an hour when you can learn. First of all, you need to get out there and learn this stuff, because technology is your friend, it's not your enemy. Get out there and stick it and learn every bit you can possibly learn. Ask questions to people that have been in the industry, and you can do that online. Guess what? You don't have to leave your chair. Also, putting butts in them seats. You want to make some money? You can make little money, you can make big money. Little money is the streaming money. Big money is when you put butts in the seats because your stream has been out there. You know, people know you. And then you have a concert. And ain't nothing wrong with a collaboration with an artist just as good or better than you. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Go do it.
Hey, I love music, all genre. Music soothes the savage beast. And you know what? I'm open to AI music. I think it's a great way for artists to get out there. I mean, you have your distinctive lyrics that you put in there, and AI help you make the music. I think it's still original. That's just my opinion.
Just as original as you make, as putting it down on pen and paper, because that's what you're doing, sis.
Hey, so Valentine's Day is the 14th. Okay, it's coming up, all right. And I told y'all about cuffing season, so I ain't gonna say nothing else about that. But the D-Stark show is gonna take care of that. They have a Valentine's Day live show. It's at SNB's Bar and Grill, 5060 Broadway in Gary, Indiana. It starts at 6 o'clock p.m. to 10 o'clock p.m. Y'all go out there. I'm gonna hang out there for a second. I'm gonna go and hang out there for a second, see what's up, see how they doing. And then we're putting together the Relationship Roundtable, the one that started it all. And we're going to definitely put that out there in March, I think, March, April. I'm going to do it, Gina. It's going to happen. All right.
Okay.
Hey, G, I do want to say something else real quick, man. My son turned 21 on Friday.
It was my
son turned 21 on Friday, so I want to give him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
21. Ooh, that's an awesome age, 21. It's like you're no longer a teenager. You're hitting that adult stage, and you don't really know what to do.
Hey, he in engineering school. He in engineering school right now.
Ooh, good field. Good field.
One thing that we do, we're going to talk about our people. We're going to talk about our business. Okay, if you don't like what we talk about, it's great. This is Gina. That's Mo, that's Chris. That's Steve. Okay, we will see you guys tomorrow. It's the relationship.
It's the Entertainment Wednesday.
Rachel will be there tomorrow. Okay, to get us right. The CEO of Nuggets and all of that good stuff. She's gonna be there. All right. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Peace.
Peace.